Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dian Rafa Auliasari from Biology Education of Brink 2019, University of Malang. Here, I want to tell you about my presentation with title Cheetah on the Brink of Extinction Again. Cheetah have faced extinction at least 2 times in the past of their population were reduced, leading to inbreeding. Once again, cheetah face extinction today, due in part to surviving the past threat of extinction. Cheetah are spotted cats, best known for being the fastest land animal, sprinting at speeds of about 120 kilometers or 75 miles per hour. They can accelerate from 0 to 97 kilometers or 60 miles per hour in 3 seconds, making them faster than most sport cars. Cheetah use their acceleration and speed to chase down and catch their prey, like gazelles on the sub-Saharan savannas of Africa. Cheetah have small heads, lean bodies, and long legs. They have a yellowish tan coat with distinctive black spots, and they are facing extinction. Pressure from climate change, hunting by humans, and habitat destruction are reducing their population. Cheetah also face problems from their own genes. Cheetah have a low rate of reproductive success, meaning that as a species, they are not always able to reproduce with fewer offspring. The population can neither grow or adapt to changes in the environment. Next, evolution of cheetah. Cheetah originally evolved from mountain lions in North America. About 1,000 years ago, cheetah began migrating out of North America across the Beringian Land Bridge to Asia and then into Europe and Africa. About 10,000 to 12,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age, an extinction event took place that wiped out many large mammal species around the world. The cheetah species in North America and Europe became extinct, leaving only the Asian and African species of cheetah. Since then, stress from climate change, habitat loss, and human activity have put pressure on the remaining 2 species. Today, one cheetah species is found in eastern, central, and southwestern Africa, while a tiny population of another species, the Asiatic cheetah, is found in Iran. Scientists estimate that less than 8,000 African cheetah are living in the wild, and there may be less than 15 Asian cheetah left in the world. Bottleneck event. Cheetah today are heading toward extinction. However, this is not the first time that cheetah have faced extinction. Genetic analysis of wild cheetah show that they have survived at least two bottleneck events. In biology, a bottleneck event occurs when something happens to sharply reduce the size of the population. When this happens, the few remaining individuals end up mating with relatives. This is called inbreeding. This reduces the size of the gene pool and can lead to problems such as decreased genetic variability and the persistence of potentially harmful mutations. When genetic variability is reduced in a population, it is harder for the remaining population to adapt to changes in their environment. In a very small population, any mutation that occur are much more likely to be passed on to offspring. The first bottleneck event that cheetah underwent occurred around 1,000 years ago when cheetah expanded their range into Asia, Europe, and Africa. This range expansion took place rapidly, spreading out cheetah over a very large area. Because the cheetah population were spread out across the continent, they were isolated from one another, unable to exchange skins. The first bottleneck even affected the population of cheetah, but they were able to bounce back. Over the next 90,000 years, their gene pools expanded as the population grew to a large size. The second bottleneck event occurred about 10,000 to 12,000 years ago. At the end of the last ice age, the cheetah in North America and Europe became extinct, leaving only the Asian and African species. As large mammals died out across the world, the number of surviving cheetah dwindled. Some scientists estimate that as few as 7 African cheetahs survived this bottleneck event. This led to extreme inbreeding among cheetah. Even though the population of cheetah in Africa grew into 100,000 by the 9th century, their genetic variability remained low due to the extreme bottleneck event that took place thousands of years previously. Cheetah gens today. While cheetah today are almost all genetically identical and heavily inbred, evidence for this comes from several different indicators. One way to test for the degree of inbreeding is to perform a skin graft. This involves transplanting a piece of skin from one cheetah onto another to see if the receiving cheetah accept or reject the graft. In inbred population, skin grafts are easily accepted among unrelated cheetah. This occurs because cheetah seem to have lost some of the genes that affect their immune response. Another sign of inbreeding is shown is skull development. In inbred animals, the skull is more asymmetrically shaped. A study of cheetah skulls in museum collection show that their skulls are asymmetrical. The third line of evidence for inbreeding comes from the enzyme that cheetah produce. Enzymes are important because they act as a catalyst and speed up semisol reaction in the body. Enzymes are kind of protein, and as such, they are built from code interaction in an organism DNA. Among cheetah, their enzymes are about 97% identical throughout the population. Laboratory rats that have been inbred for at least 20 generations will also have about 97% identical enzymes. By comparison, human enzymes are about 70% identical. Next. Thank you, Sai. Thank you for watching. I hope this useless for your information. This is the end of the presentation, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.